Hello guys, and thank you so much for coming to another one of my videos. Today I am going to go ahead and play my favorite champion, which is going to be Locke. Locke, it's a very good champion, it's well-rounded, it may not exceed in bursting down enemies if you don't have the right build, and it may be kind of difficult to use at first. But this is a very good champion, it has a lot of crowd control, it's overall, I love this champion, but I just decided to use this champion because I got the free skin and the free weapon just for 1 or 2 days, maybe 3, I don't remember. And actually, this video is not gonna be about me talking about Locke. It's gonna be about me. I'm sorry, about talking about different things overall. It's gonna be about the game status, it's gonna be about the channel status, it's gonna be about the viewers, it's gonna be about different things. So if this is something that doesn't call your attention, you can just go ahead and mute the video and just watch the video. Now, I do have a disclaimer before you do that, guys. I got a new phone, but it's not for some reason the multi-touch doesn't work very well. What I mean by that is that whenever I touch two different spots on the screen of my phone, it actually doesn't really work well. So it's very difficult to play matches like that. Let me tell you why. Because whenever I'm walking and I try to aim, whenever I try to aim a skill or an ability spell, whatever you call it, it actually gets casted before I can point it to any direction that I actually want. I have already lost many matches because of that, and that is very annoying because it is mainly. I don't mind losing because of my potential, because of course we all lose, but the problem comes whenever you lose because you're crippled because of something. So right here, I would not be able to point my one. So all the time, I will try to use the minions to dash towards the enemy, and I will try to keep the enemy locked so I can kind of lock with lock. So I would kind of try to keep the enemy at bay and always point in their direction. So that's gonna be my disclaimer. So if you have no interest in what I have to say, you can mute the game. You can watch your favorite video on the side, or you can just listen to music and watch the gameplay if that is what you want to do. Now, first of all, I want to say that I am very thankful about the amount of subscribers that I have now, the amount of support that I have. Even well, I really appreciate whenever someone comes up to me, sends me a message, and they say that they're thankful for the games that I have played, and I have showed the videos that I have uploaded, that some of the videos are very helpful, and just like that. Well, mainly they say that the games are helpful, and that is the main purpose of the game. Well, that is the main purpose of the channel, as you have already known. And for the new players, the purpose of my channel is not to show how big my balls are, or if I know how to play the game. The main purpose of the channel, or the purpose in why I did the channel, it's because one day I wanted to purchase Mishra, and I noticed that I could not fucking find any video at all of Mishra on YouTube. So that was very annoying, because I really did wanted that champion. And when it came to see what kind of abilities the champion that I was about to purchase had, the all the information that I had, it was just that I could see the abilities on the game itself, but I would not be able to see it or try it or see it in action, you know? So that kind of was annoying to me. But what I did is I decided to start making a video of every single one of the champions, which is a thing that I have not finished, because I have to rely on champions being available on free rotation, because I don't play the game a lot. And not only that, well, I used to play a lot, but not anymore. Different things come up, so I don't have enough money to purchase every single champion, so I can learn it and show you the champion. But the main purpose, it is just to show you what the champions can do. Of course, you can absolutely improve a lot of the things that I do. You can improve a lot of the mistakes that I do, but I always try to learn the champion to an extent to which I feel like I'm doing good. I feel comfortable. I think that's the word. Comfort. Yeah. So I can show you guys what I learned from the champion and how I use it. Of course, you can improve, and I show you how I like to build it. I do try different builds as I am playing the new champion. That way I can see what I like, and then I can tell you what I like about the champion, and then you can decide if some of the things that I have told you are things that you would apply in a game that you're playing. Okay, so that is the main purpose of the channel. It is just to show you the champions that are available, and so that you can see the abilities that they have, and kind of some combos that I have learned through the games, and combos also that I have learned through other experienced players. The main purpose again is just to show you what you can do. Now, going back to the number of subscribers, I am, I have, I don't even know what to say, honestly, guys. I don't have anything written down. I am just speaking to what I feel. It is impressive. It is amazing. I know that a lot of people have thousands and thousands and maybe millions of subscribers, but to me, to have more than 500 subscribers, it's a big deal, okay? I don't know what I can do for you guys. So I just decided to play a match in which I just would not worry about anything and just enjoy the game. This is a match day game map, and it's pretty impressive. And you're gonna see the Thor spin over there, right there. You can see how he's spinning. He's trying to lure me in, and it will probably work. He's keeping a lot of distance, and that is gonna be a problem. But as you know, I love Locke, and one of the things that I like about him is that he can actually take you off of your comfort zone. So that's gonna be a plus. Now, another thing that I want to talk about. The game has not been updated for over 2 months, okay? But I have no idea, absolutely zero idea why that hasn't happened. I don't know why the game has not been updated. I have no idea when the game will be updated. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I am receiving a lot of messages asking me why the game has not been updated. Well, guys, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't see any information on the forums. I have no idea when the game will be updated. And if you ask me, I honestly just think that they don't want to put more effort in the game. That is probably a thing. Now, the problem comes when they actually promise that I don't remember the name of the game. I think ISIS, that is the name of the translated page, that ISIS was gonna be available in the game, and a lot of people have to spend games. I think I'm sorry, a lot of people had to spend money in the game to make sure that they would have her available before everyone else. Now, that is kind of fucked up, guys, because as you see, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just playing. Well, I'm just recording near my house, so I can kind of hear the sun outside. Okay, so it's kind of fucked up because they kind of give you a promise that if you spend it, they would make it available for you, making you think that she will be available soon. Now, over 2 months have passed. So I know that they did not specify the time or anything, but it's very annoying to know that you have spent money in the game that has promised something that they have not given to you. So that sucks, guys. Again, I have no idea what the game is like that. I have no idea why it has not been updated, but it's kind of sad to see that a lot of players already left the game and they do not have any interest whatsoever in coming back, and some of the players will come back, but that's only whenever the game gets updated. But I don't see any signs of it being updated soon, so that's gonna be a problem. Now, for the build that I have right now, this is something that I did want to tell you. I like now to carry Blade of Energy, and I also like to carry Trollbane because they do work together. I thought that they would not work together, but they do. Ah, fuck, he's telling me. Oh, baby. Okay. So what else? Besides that, challenges. Challenges are something that I do kind of want to touch to you guys. Touch as a topic with you guys, because As you know, a lot of people want to challenge me, but I don't know why. It could be maybe because they want to see how big their balls are. It could be just because they want to try a new champion. It could be just because they want to see me play on a specific champion. Because before we start a challenge, I always try to ask the challenger what is it they're trying to do. Are you trying to learn a new champion? Are you trying to just see if you're good or if I am good? Are you trying to see if your balls are bigger than mine? Are you trying to see if you can learn a new champion? Are you trying to see how I use a specific champion? That's why I ask, I always try to ask if you want me to play a specific champion. Now, the problem comes that when I'm not able to play the game very often, okay? So it's the time that I have to play the game is very slim. I don't play the game a lot. I would like to play more often, but playing the game like this without being able to multi-touch, it's very annoying. It's very hard to do. It's like I'm crippled. So it's very difficult. Now, whenever I win a match in a challenge, they usually tell me that, oh, it's because I don't really play that champion. Oh, it's because I don't really play 1v1s. Oh, it's because this and that. Oh, it's because that and this. Well, I don't understand what the point of the challenge was then. Because if you're gonna challenge me just to see how big your balls are, you're not gonna try a new champion. If you want to see how, or if you don't play 1v1s, don't expect to do well if you don't, because I only play mainly, I mainly play 1v1s. So if you don't play one and you play against me, it may be kind of difficult because you don't have as much experience in 1v1, but it could be similar to 3v3s at the early stage of the game. The only thing is that you can counter, what I do is I always try to counter build your builds. So that's a thing. Now, that's not necessarily always true because I do also try to make sure that I know what your champion does before I start engaging, because I want to know what are the things that you can do and how you use the champion. So the early phase of the game, I use it to learn how you play, and then I make the decisions on how I am going to counter your gameplay and how I am going to counter your build. If your build is not threatening at all, I would of course go just strictly for my build, and that's gonna be good. Now, the items that I would use to counter your build, it will be no more than 2 items, because I do rely on having the builds that I like, because that they comply with the way that I play. Okay guys, I think this is gonna be all. I think that the best thing that I could do is to play my favorite champion, just to let you, to give you guys a message, I guess. This is my favorite champion. The reason why I decided to get the third cloth, which is the blue cloth, is because I was reading the passive on it, and whenever you receive damage, you actually get a buff of HP regen. So that's a good thing to have. And I carry both Troll Blade and Energy Blade, because every time that I use an ability, my next basic attack is going to deal, I believe, about 75% of my ability power plus 150% of my attack damage, which is going to be very good as well. Even though I don't have damage, it only applies with the built-in damage, or the base damage, and that is gonna make it like if I am hitting you 3 times in a row, and that's very good. Now, the very last item, I just wanted to have a little bit more attack speed and a little bit more cooldown reduction. That way I can just spam my abilities a little bit more often. Now, Troll Bane and Energy Blade do give me more mana, so that's a good thing. It's always a plus. It's gonna have me have a little bit more sustain and take more hits because of the passive. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all your support. Even every little message that I send out, that I've received, that they tell me that I'm doing good, that they like my content, I am very, very grateful. So guys, thank you so much for everything. I hope that you still like to enjoy my content. I do hope that they really update the game, because I already have money to purchase 2 new champions, and of course I want to play them for you. If everything goes right, I should be able to purchase 4. Now, the champions are gonna be 4 new champions that should be coming up to the game. The game has not been updated. It's gonna be a bruiser that uses like a whip, or I think like an AD. Then we have a mage that it's gonna be a water mage. Then we have another, I think, a bruiser that kind of makes walls with swords. And then we have an assassin, which is Sulk, and he just goes through defense, I believe. Okay, guys, this is gonna be all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please stay cool, guys. Now, sorry about this, but you have to see how I stop the video. Okay, never mind, just 1 second. Okay. Have a great day.